to say, he is a big, big man.
Hang on.
Someone get me a bucket.
Hey, Vinnie! Hey, Vinnie, welcome back! Hey, I hope he's going to treat you like a meat, this piece of crap.
Yep.
Who just called you a piece of crap?
I believe there's a saying, it takes one to know one. And if I'm a piece of crap, he's a whole bucket of crap, in my opinion. I have compared this man recently to running CCW like Indy Kenny is running the country.
Come on, Vinnie, that's a little bit over the top, you not think?
No, Indy Kenny is running this country into the ground, and as far as I'm concerned, Cahalane is running his own company into the ground.
I wholeheartedly disagree.
You would. And this nonchalant pose in the corner has to be said, even crouching, Jack Weiss is an absolute monster.
Oh, listen to this.
Here we go.
Here
Ever popular Omega.
Omega here, coming out with a denim shirt looking like an extra from Pugwall Summer. Here's a reference for you, Vinnie.
There's a reference. I didn't have that in my notes, I'll tell you that much, Tony Kelly. This guy has a big history. Yes, I certainly do not want this piece of scum of a shirt anywhere near me. I might use it to wipe my buttocks, maybe.
I'll tell you something, Vinnie, and this is very serious when I say this. Omega's got a bright future ahead of him, but he's got to align himself with the right people.
When you say the right people, I take it you mean the other two people standing across the ring and his cronies.
Not necessarily, but you see, like, Karl Brien.
Here come Omega's partner.
Karl Brien, a guy I actually have a lot of respect for, to be honest with you. I'm very surprised when I saw the brackets for this tournament that he's decided to team up with Omega.
They've gone against each other recently, and apparently, just like the Ricky Combat Ballymun Bruiser alignment, there has been a certain amount of respect earned. Like I said, earned, not taken.
Oh, I see you're going with a running theme here.
Consistency, Tony Kelly, consistency. And normally not so popular Karl Brien seems to have changed his tune a little bit.
I'm very surprised, and I'm also disappointed, to be honest with you. But he seems to want the belt. He gestured towards his waist and did the usual thing you do. I'm doing it here, but you can't see because it's off camera. Wrestlers do when they want the belt. That means he wants the belt. I don't blame him. But here are two men right here in front of me, Cahalane and Jack Weiss, that are probably going to get the belt.
I actually just vomited in my mouth.
Because you didn't let me finish. I say probably because talent wins out always in the end, and they are the most talented. Other than, of course, the two men who are unfairly eliminated.
I don't know about that. I can imagine that this is going to be Cahalane's strategy. Will just send the big man in and let him do the damage here.
I mean,
not like he'd do anything himself.
Tag teams always have a strategy, Vinnie. Don't make everything so personal.
I didn't make it personal. When Cahalane decided to become an egotistical maniac and lay his shoes and fists on his oldest friend at the time. And now he doesn't have friends, he has associates.
Maybe you should take a look in the mirror, Vinnie. Ask why that happened. Oh, look at this. Cartwheel over the top.
Oh! Tilt-a-ward Hurricane Rana there from Omega. And up. Cahalane doesn't quite know what hit him, and I couldn't be happier.
It's impressive. It is like I know it is impressive.
Got a lot of talent. A lot of talent.
He is a very impressive young kid, and I've said that since the first day I saw him here. But and he has all these. I can see why the people love him. I really can. But he just needs to get his attitude right to make the next step.
Basically, you're telling me that you think that he should insult the people that have come here to watch him.
I'm not saying anything about it using his mouth. Like, for example, if he enlisted me and my services, which he couldn't afford me, but if he could, I would teach him a few things. Maybe he wants to rake the eyes a little bit. Maybe pull the tights a little bit if he's losing a match. Only if he's losing a match, just to get the extra few wins under his belt. He might have an all-star title around his waist then, like Xavier Burns is going to have.
But he doesn't. Your all-star champion is Bingo Balance.
And we know why he's not here. Where's my water?
I don't think you would like it. It's not Waterford water.
Give him the water. Oh, spraying the water here. Oh, maybe that time I got... No! Karl Brien completely no-selling the whole thing, just rubbing the water in. I mean, I do like Karl, but he's going to get his head taken off for doing that. Cheeky.
It's one way of saving on the water bills. Again, another independent problem.
You going to vote Fianna Fáil next election? Sinn Féin?
Mike, just evacuate my vote.
Oh, well, that doesn't help anyone. What would Michael Collins say?
Thankfully, people like Jack Voice don't have a vote.
Yeah, well, Jack is, of course, a South African colossus. Oh.
As much as I don't like to say it, for the man the size of Jack Voice, he's extremely agile.
He is, and I was going to say that about Karl Brien actually, Vinnie, and I will give credit where it's due. Karl is a big guy too, but he moves around like a smaller guy.
A big backdrop, ow! Karl Brien felt that, ladies and gentlemen. Just an absolute beatdown from Jack Voice onto Karl Brien. And here comes the sellout.
Now, Vinnie, you can't be the sellout if you're a man with the money.
He buys, sorry, no, actually, I'll stand corrected on that one. He is the one with the money. He is buying.
You should be thanking Lee Cahalane, because if it wasn't for my friendship with him, I wouldn't be bringing my high profile into this company. I wouldn't be sitting next to you, and you wouldn't be sitting next to a star and somebody like me who you can learn from and just even kind of magnetise some of my charisma. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Thank Lee for that.
I can hear you, but I don't know.
Thank Lee for that. Now back to the match. Don't be talking about me so much.
I wasn't talking about you at all. You were doing that. You were doing enough of that for yourself. The crowd trying to lift Karl Brien here, but again, just like in the first match, I have to say it's good tag teaming, doubling up on a man in the corner.
See, that's what you're going to get here. The establishment all know each other. They all work together. We travel together. We hang out together. We drink together. We party together. These are guys who were fighting each other a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, they probably got a mutual respect for each other now and they know each other, but they don't have the plan. And that's what it is. It all comes down to a plan, Vinnie.
I would nearly guess that plan would involve cheating in some variety.
Absolutely not. It just involves having talent and working together, Vinnie. How dare you? Big voice dropping the headbutt there.
Omega trying to get the crowd to lift Karl Brien here. I don't know how effective it can be when you have a man the size of Jack Voice crushing your head. That's the only way to describe that. Again, the referee's back turned and the establishment decided to do a little dirty trick. I'm sitting here, ladies and gentlemen, looking up at the ring at my former best friend, and I literally do want to puke.
Are you serious? Do you feel sick? Or are you just being dramatic?
No, I actually do. I think I'm going to look for a bucket here.
There's probably there's a little bin there, and
I could always just do it onto your jacket, couldn't I?
It's a very expensive jacket. And by the way, how dare Ricky Combat say it was a suit? It's clearly a blazer. It's a blazer, and it's very expensive.
Ricky Combat has concerned himself with fighting, not fashion.
Well,
and there's a reason that CCW heavyweight title is around his waist, and not an establishment waist. Like another a client, former friend, like an.
Did you ever? You didn't. But you couldn't manage him to the title, though. You didn't have the title when he was with you, did he?
No.
No. Yeah, I thought not. Funny that, isn't it? Because out of both of us, only one of us has managed a CCW heavyweight champion before. So
I don't know how managed. I don't know. Actually, generally, my opinion of when you're at ringside, every match becomes a handicap match.
Godfrey, I thought we could be friends when I was sitting here. You know, that's why I came over here.
No, I'm pretty sure you just like hearing your own voice, Tony Kelly.
Oh, here we go.
That's why you came over here.
Stiff shots there from Omega.
Oh!
You can't knee someone in the face like that. Oh, see the double team. That's not right. That's not right.
It's not right now, but it was perfectly okay several times already.
Oh, look at this. I'm ignoring you.
This could be it, ladies and gentlemen.
It could be it.
One. Oh. Again.
Oh, you gotta love Jack Vice. Didn't even want someone to break out the pin. Just powered out of it.
Cahalane shouldn't even be in the ring right now, and now he isn't.
Karl Brien with a nice axe kick there, just removing the chairman of the board from the ring. There is no board, by the way. That was just that was just an expression I was using. Frank Sinatra. Oh, here we go.
Oh, good God. That clothesline just turned Omega inside out.
I saw what was going to happen in there. Omega was going to look for the little kind of return kick. Jack Vice was having none of it, just took his head off. Look at this.
Oh, big backcracker.
Oh, that's
Karl
hurt.
Brien is absolutely roiling in pain.
Yeah, he's hurt.
Oh, big super kick.
Oh my God.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, but look.
Cahalane
Oh, but
just
look.
got his head kicked right off.
Oh, but look.
Omega, do not turn around whatever you do.
Oh, big kick.
Oh my.
Is it? It is. That's it. Oh, hydraulic voice. It's over.
That is called a hydraulic voice.
Yes. Yes.
And I'm afraid there's no getting up from it.
Yes.
As much as I hate to say it, the establishment tag team have won this match, are into the final to battle for the CCW tag team titles.
Please.
And Tony Kelly, the tag team titles. And here we have coming out who they will face. This is who they will face in the final here tonight. Ballymon Bruiser and Ricky Combat have cracked the tag team titles, are going into the ring. A bit of a square off, eye to eye.
See the both of those thugs trying to intimidate me, Vinnie, and I'm only just sitting here doing commentary, getting up in my face like that.
They came to get the titles as far as I could see, but
there was no need to do it. It's an empty gesture, and they were here to intimidate me.
I hope this is a sign of things to come. I do truly hope that it is a sign of things to come. Ricky Combat. Now that's a champion right there, ladies and gentlemen. That is a champion. He already has one piece of gold around his waist. Hopefully by the end of the night, and I have no doubt about it, he and Ballymon Bruiser will be the CCW Tag Team Champions. I think finally Tony Kelly is leaving my side. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been what an amazing start to this show. And here's the Ballymon Bruiser. Lovely stuff. I hope you win that later on, boys. I hope you win that later on. Good. Nice. Thank you very much.